and skips. But when you are stemming, then you will get only one word for these three words, and that word is skip. If you want to see more example, you have three words: changing, changed, and change. But when you are stemming, you will get only the word that is chant. Now, again, you have another three words: studying, studies, and study. Again, you will get the word that is study, that is STUDI. So, this is called stemming. Now, there is another thing which you need to learn other than stemming. So, stemming examples are here. For example, running, runner, runs, coding, codes, coder. So, what are the stemming words here? Run, RUN, and for coding, codes, coder, CODE. These are root forms. Now, it comes another word which are quite similar, that is called lemmatization. So here, the process of obtaining the root stem of a word. Root stem gives the new base form of a word that is present in the dictionary and from which the word is derived. You can also identify the base words for different words based on the tense, mood, and gender, etc. So here, MR is derived from, they are derived from the verb that is be. And so here the lemma is BEB. Now, what is lemmatization in terms of example? So changing, changed, and change. Here the lemma is change, CHANGE. Now, what are the differences between stemming and lemmatization? So stemming is basically it can reduce words to a stem that is not an existing word, while lemmatization reduces inflected words to their lemma, which is always an existing word. How it operates? So stemming operates on a single word without knowledge of the context. Now, lemmatization can leverage context to find the correct lemma of a word. Now, stemming is simpler and faster. Lemmatization is more accurate but comparatively slower. Now, the examples for understanding the difference between stemming and lemmatization. Here, there are five words for both of them to be compared in terms of real working understanding. So, change, changing, changes, changed, changer. Here, stemming word is change. That is CHANG without E or something else. While in lemmatization, here the lemma word is CHANGE, that is change. Now, if you want to understand more, you have another examples and you can clearly understand what is the real difference between stemming versus lemmatization. Now, what are the parts of a speech? If you are familiar with basic English, even non-speaking English speaking countries, then you are quite familiar about the parts of a speech where you need to understand the basic grammars for sentence forming. For example, noun, pronoun, verb, adverb, and the way how you can put them into a sentence. So you need to explain the concept of nouns, verbs, articles, and other parts of a speech of English language to the machine by adding the tags to the words. And this is called part of. Now, named entity tagging. Now you need to introduce your machine to pop culture references and everyday names of flagging, names of movies, important personalities, or locations, etc., depending on the goal. You do this by classifying the words into subcategories. This helps you find any keywords in a sentence. The subcategories are person, location, monetary value, quality, quantity, organization, movies. After performing the pre-processing steps, you then give your resultant data to a machine learning algorithm like naive bias, etc., to create your NLP application. Now, how it could work naming entity extraction. This is one of the example. And this every person who is aware of any kind of grammar, whether English, Hindi, German, or some other language, they can understand how to go for named entity extraction. And this is one of the example to show for English grammar extraction. If you are working on English language, then this is the example for English language. Now, what are the applications of NLP? There are vast applications of NLP even these days. When you are going to any site, you can see that there is chat where you just need to write some of the keywords, then you get computer automated replies. So that is purely the realistic example and most common example of NLP. So NLP is one of the ways that people have humanized machines and reduced the need of labor. It has led to the automation of speech related tasks and human interactions. Some applications of NLP could include translation tools, which you have seen a number of translator tools, chatbots, and now visual assistants, which I was talking about, targeted advertising, auto correction, and many more. Now, if you want to summarize the real applications, these vast applications, into a figure or list of applications, then here this is the list of the most common application of natural language processing. So these days, in last 10 years, NLP has become the real the part of our everyday life. But most of the people are not careful what it is. So now, after attending or listening this video, you will be able to understand how much you are connected with NLPs. What is the future of NLP? So there is huge future of NLP and NLP applications. Now, the future of NLPs, neural networks and deep learning, contextual understanding, multilingual NLPs, emotion detection, ethical considerations, and how you compare natural language versus computer language. Like natural language, what we speak, what we discuss. Computer language, C, C++, Java, Perl, Python. Now, so they are ambiguous in nature, natural language. Now, computer languages are designed to unambiguous. Natural languages employ lots of redundancy, while computer language, formal languages are less redundant. Natural languages are made of idiom and metaphor. Formal languages means exactly what they want to say in computer language. Now, what are the advantages? So, advantages, you are aware, users can ask questions about any subject and get a direct response within seconds. NLP system provides answers to the questions in natural language. NLP system offers exact answers to the question, no necessary or unwanted information. The ratio of answers increases with the amount of relevant information provided in the question. NLP process helps computers communicate with humans in their language and scales other language related tasks. It allows you to perform more language based data compares to a human being without fatigue and in an unbiased and consistent way. So, structuring a highly unstructured data source. Disadvantages: complex query language, very difficult to get accurate answer. The system is built for a single and specific tasks only. It is unable to adapt to new domains and problems because of limited functions. NLP system does not have a user interface, which lacks features that allow users to further interact with the system. Now, finally, you can summarize the NLP in this pictorial form. So NLP learn the fundamentals